a 1952 Chevy pickup 3100. Decided to do this video. I haven't found one this exact model with a turbo setup, and thought this is the first actually truck I've ever done, well, built anyway, at all, period. It's been a long journey. Learned a lot of stuff. It's not the best work, but I'll show you guys what I did to get the motor in there, because it was a pain to get it in there. Still got a few more things I need to do. We got the old white walls. We're gonna leave it all original, you know, most of it like a patina look, but she's getting there. Pretty much what this is a 5.3. Got an LS3 cams, new push rods, springs, etc. Stock bottom end. Single turbo setup. It's a HX55. Haven't got it to the dyno yet, since I'm still working on it. At first we were gonna try to do just regular 5.3, but you know, wanted something turbo, and after struggling with this for days to try to get it in here, the motor fits, but nothing else fits. None of the turbo stuff fit in. The header on this side, pretty much got an idea from one of the guys I've seen on another video, where he took a stock truck header, cut it in half, and then put a piece of 3-inch pipe around it, welded it. The one on this side, pretty much what I had to do is I used one of those that you can find on eBay, and I cut it, modified it, you know, just a cheap wastegate, cheap blow-off valve, but you know, it's got all Mustang 2 suspension, the IFS kit. You know, pretty simple to do. Still need to get it in line, tweak the steering a little bit, clean up some of my wires, and need to get it over to the dyno. Just stock, simple fan, electric fan, all cheap eBay intercooler stuff. My intercooler is kind of small, but that was almost the biggest I could get in there without really hacking too much. The only hacking I really had to do was the fenders to get everything in there, but cleaned them up the best I could. Running a air motor fuel pump, still need to get that all worked out. It sounds decent. It's got a single pipe exhaust with a carbon. Still dumping too much fuel. I'm sure all that'll get taken care of once we get the tuning and stuff. But yeah, I searched the internet for a while and I really didn't find any. Seen a lot of LS swaps in this 3100 series, but not a turbo. There's a lot of turbo Apaches and C10s, but not this one. So hopefully mine will be the first one on YouTube, at least that I found anyway. Interior, we're still working on it. It's pretty much gonna leave the mechanical gauges, just put some aftermarket gauges in there for now. Leave the interior alone. Put a floor shifter in there, you know, just little aftermarket pedals. Nothing too much. Stock wood bed, gonna fix that later. I'm running a Ford Explorer rear end out of a 99, which I need to redo, because before we set the bed I measured it. It must have got moved to welding, so it's a little bit over to this side now. So I need to go over about an inch or so to the middle so it can be centered. Might just do away with that whole Ford rear end and get something else, but that's pretty much it. I've made a couple of passes on it. you know, just around on the block. And she spools pretty good. I'm having some problems with the transmission. Transmission's a 4L60E. Used the stock cross member. Just had to cut it a little bit, make the drive shaft. But it's when I put it on the rack, it shifts to all 4 gears, but it seems to be taking off like in second or third. So I don't know if that's a tuning issue or I need to fix my linkage. But it's a rebuilt transmission, so I don't see why I should have any problems out of that. We will see. But that's kind of it for now. You know, I've been wanting to make this video for a while now, just never really got the time, and today's the day after Thanksgiving, so there's no work, so I'm in here messing around with it by myself. So thanks for watching. I'll take any input you guys got, you know, positive, negative. You know, this is my first truck I've ever done. I think I've done okay for the most part, with no help, not knowing.